hard, frustrating, difficult, annoying. These are the words that instantly spring to mind when I play the original Shinobi Arcade, which this is. This can be found on the Sega Mega Drive Collection, which came out on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 a few years ago. I have to say that collection is well worth checking out. It's packed full of Sega Mega Drive games, and it also has some really cool unlocks as well. And one of them is Shinobi. Now, it can be a little bit of a pain in the arse to unlock these games, because you usually have to go around and complete some various elements of the actual games in the collection, and then it unlocks this. But this is as near as damn it faithful arcade conversion. Well, it pretty much is the original Shinobi Arcade from back in 1987. Now, it's hard. It's ridiculously hard in places. If you think that the Shinobi games you've played on the Mega Drive are difficult, think again. They are a walk in the park compared to this. This borderlines on the ridiculous at times. And this bit here is pretty much okay. Now, I'm going to point this out. I am crap at games, but I've got this on the easy setting. You can actually go in and change the difficulty levels. I've got it on the easy setting here. And I'm about to go into the first boss battle, which is where things get ridiculous. This guy fires these things. They're not heat-seeking fireballs. They just go randomly around the screen. They are the biggest pain in the arse to try and avoid. There might be a pattern to these, but there's certainly not a pattern that I've come out with. Now, the only way you can hurt the guy is by hitting him in his head, which is flashing, and that is easier said than done. It takes quite a degree of accuracy with the shuriken to hit him in the face, and it's listen, like any other games of this type, practice is going to make perfect. But the problem with this is it's so bloody frustrating that sticking at it to do it takes such a humongous amount of willpower that it defies belief. The trick is to try to get as close to him as possible, I think, when you use your ninja magic, which I just failed completely to do there. And then that kind of backs him up further away, so you get, you're able to avoid in theory you're able to avoid the fireballs easier, because you can go right to the other side of the screen and come back and launch a barrage of shuriken at it. So that is about the basic tactic that I've managed to come up with, but it's still very, very frustrating to the point where, honestly, I remember playing this in the arcade, and if I could have picked up the arcade machine and thrown it, I would have done. I always think it's kind of funny that they made those arcade machines so heavy, so solid, and had 10-inch glass on them. It's no surprising when they had games like this there, because people must have really wanted to just kill it. So I eventually managed to kill him with a fluky shot. Yeah, it's it's exceptionally difficult. Even these little bonus things are ridiculous. I don't know if it is at all possible. I mean, I'm sure it is. Everything must be possible, but you miss one of them ninjas on the second platform, and that's it. You've had it. There's no second chances. This is a game that, yeah, I can imagine the developers when they were making it, let's really punish the games player. Let's think of a way that A, we can maximise revenue in the arcade, and B, not just content with that, let's punish the player. Let's show the gamer just how much we hate them. It can only be the way. There's no other possible way that they could have decided on doing this, because you can have nightmares about this. There's going to be people out there that I know have actually completed this. And all I can say is that they're either superhuman or they've spent that many hours playing it and memorising every single nuance of the game that they can go through and they can know the exact sweet spots to take out each of the bad guys. I just have to tip my hat off to these people, I really do. Because I simply could not do that. I think I would actually go even more insane than I am already trying to do that. That's what this game seems designed to do. Weed out the wheat from the chaff. It is ridiculous. It really is. I don't know. And yeah, I like it. I mean, I can't think what was more annoying, going through the necessary things in order to unlock this, or to actually play it. I think playing it definitely was much more frustrating. So yeah, I've really got a lot more else to say. It's Shinobi on the it's Shinobi Arcade, but you can find it on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis collection for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. I think it's also, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's also unlockable on the handheld versions. But don't quote me on that, because I'm not 100% certain. But I do know, I am 100% certain that this game, when I was playing this to record this footage, it left me speechless at times. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and please stay tuned to my channel for more videos to come. Thank you very much.